Morning, morning. So what we all up to today? What we on the game doing? Yeah, I only play with Google Plus. I don't play with Facebook hardly at all anymore. What have we got left of this thing here? Oh, it says start. That's really old, isn't it? No, I'm not racing the MP4 because I don't like that car much. Are you far off of 100% completion in Jordan? I'm not sure I'll get back to 100%. I've been there a few times, but I don't like these Formula E cars. And I don't want to spend the gold on upgrading them just to complete the game again. They're an horrible car. I'm going to stream for about an hour. Man United's on at 12:30 and I'm going to be watching that, so I'll stream probably for about an hour, because that'll give me time to get the match sorted out on the TV. Some of these races in these exclusive series are really hard, aren't they? That is the idea of it, though. One of them things for completing a game, getting that 100% is, it's a good achievement to do it sort of a couple of times, but it becomes, to keep it 100% you just need so much gold all the time. I'd rather keep a bit of gold back these days than I used to worry about for new cars and that come out, because I want to be able to have enough gold that if it's a good new car, then I can upgrade it fully if I want, rather than just keep struggling with upgrading it enough to complete the series just to keep that game at 100%. I'm not going to do that anymore. Yeah, you got quite a bit of way to go then, Jordan. 15%. You got at least 2 or 3 years, I reckon. Morning, Mr. Poirot. Oh, I forgot his daily 25% race. That was a bit of a waste, weren't it? I should have done a 10 lapper, really. I totally forgot that was the first race of the day with 25% fame today. I suppose I could obviously I could put the cloud tape back to yesterday at some point, but I think I've done a couple of races since, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Fancy wasting your 25% fame on 4 laps around Melbourne. Gotta be mad. That Corvette special event thing, that's got some good paying races in it, hasn't it? For those of you who ain't very far, it's worth just going in for that, just to get some racing dollars and stuff if you need it, because there's some really good paying races now, even if you don't win the car, even if you just use the series just to get some racing dollars and, you know, a bit of fame points now, because there are some brilliant races in that. Noticed I missed it on a speed challenge. Oh, that Formula E thing. That Formula E, I had a couple there that was difficult when I got as far as I got yesterday. There was a 6-lap race at Hong Kong. I found that hard to win. And there was something else. Oh, a speed record. That was round here, wasn't it? Yeah, speed record round here at Monza. And the speed I had to get was 255, I think, and the car goes 254. And there's a little bit round here where it goes downhill a little bit, and that was the only bit that I could manage to get the speed I needed. And it was in a different place on the track that gave you that little, just that extra 1 kph that you could then just about do it on. I don't know if it was this bit here. There was a bit of a dip in an hill. No, it weren't now. There's 2 right hand corners coming up now. Right, so that's the first one. Then I'll behave yourself, will you? Right, this one here. It was along here, and then here it dips down a little bit here, and this is where you gain a bit of extra speed. This bit here goes downhill, and this enabled me in the Formula E at that point there. It then slowed down a bit here, so it was that sort of downhill section where I done it, whereas usually the fastest bit on the track is along here or on the main straight. It was a bit weird. Yeah, that 6-lapper, I think that was a difficult race to win. It's just the speed that they were going. But I haven't got as many upgrades as you. I've only got 18 upgrades on it, and it was difficult to win, that is a dead cert. How many laps have got here? 4. I was quite surprised with that Formula E, because there's a few things on there that are... it's just different from other cars. Because of that, you have to rely on a bit of gravity to get some decent top speed quite often. So what language writing is that in front? And it actually looks like a sum that you would get at a school. What's the answer to that equation? That's what you get at that school. That's what it looks like to me anyway. With some teacher with really bad writing. That was an horrible challenge, weren't it? There's only 3 challenges, 3 of them special stage things that I can, special event things that I can remember that were actually difficult. One was at Formula E. Another one was the NASCARs, because they were a nightmare for me. And the other one was the 2 main F1 cars. Not so much Doris, but the F14 and the 412. There were some really hard goals in them, I thought. But out of all of them, I still think the NASCARs was the hardest. Just because there's like a new dimension to the game, pretty much like the Formula E, where that's got some battery saving thing. With obviously with the NASCARs, you had the drafting came into effect, and you had Richmond, which I found it almost impossible to win. In them sort of speed events is it's always about finding hills. The more hill you can find, the better. So how many upgrades is 55 PR going to cost? How many upgrades is that? That's got to be either fully upgraded or certainly near enough fully upgraded, I would think. I think NASCARs are the best part of the game still. I'd rather play NASCAR. If I'm just going to say go on here for an hour, I've got no series to do, no event or anything to do, just going to go and play on the game, I will usually go and do NASCAR. I think NASCAR is definitely the best part of the definitely best part of the game for me. I absolutely love NASCARs on here. It offers something different from all of the rest. You know, you've got the cars are, they're grippy, they go well, they sound good. You've got that drafting, which you haven't got in anything else in the game. You've got massive fields. You can go and smash everything up if you want. You can, go to top speed. You've got so many different options on NASCAR. I really think it's a brilliant part of the game. Definitely my favourite part of the game. But it is a bit of a Marmite thing. A lot of people hate NASCAR, but I love it. Right, so you're saying fully up 753 gold. What PR does that give you? Does that give you a 55 PR? Because I think the very last tier of or the last round of upgrades on that Formula E thing are racing dollars, aren't they? But you've got to spend the gold on the one before that to get to the racing dollars. Why do you not like NASCARs? There's a couple of you there don't like NASCARs. What is the reason you don't like NASCARs? What is there about it that you don't like? Because I reckon you don't like it because you don't understand it. Because I used to be exactly the same. I hated NASCARs. I thought it was stupid. It was, you had to rely on somebody crashing and then you got lucky for you to win. But it's not that at all. You just got to learn how to do it, and that's what I hated about it, because I was just no good at it. And I'm not trying to be horrible with you, but that's what I think you're in the same stage where I was. Didn't really understand it, so consequently you didn't do any good at it, and that's why you don't like it. They keep destroying my car. Who keeps destroying your car? Random? No, it's not. It is not round and round. See, you are definitely in the same what I think. I thought it was absolutely crap. After 5 laps, you get hit once, but you know that's a bit of pressure, surely. And if you recover a little bit, if you don't get properly taken off the track, you can still win. But if you I honestly think you will like NASCAR. All of you will not like NASCAR once you get to grips with how it actually works. Because I was the same. I absolutely hated the place. Right, so what's Rivo saying? As a racing type, I don't mind. I also like smashing my way to winning NASCAR. The thing is, you don't have to smash your way through to win. You can win NASCARs in a clean race. You can also win it by smashing it up. It just gives you that opportunity of having various, you know, depending on what mood you're in, you can go and win NASCAR. Just depends what mood you're in. If you want to have a clean race, you can win it. If you want to smash things up, you can win it. I mean, I don't actually care if I win or not. Sometimes I'll just go and try and beat my best top speed by using a drafting technique. Nothing else on the game gives you all of that variation. I might have let this lot get away too much here. I was reading the chat and stuff at the beginning of this lap, but that can sometimes be very costly. Sometimes on these exclusives, if you're not, say, third after the first lap, you've got no hope in winning it whatsoever. So yeah, if this was NASCAR's now, you could bump draft in. Oh, forgot about that. I forgot the corners coming up. I thought it was at the Grand Prix circuit then. There's a new race team event coming up, isn't there? Distance in Corvette. Or any Corvette, I presume. So I presume there's going to be any Corvette, any track. So what, anyone got any plans of what car they're going to be using and what track they're going to be using on what particular race is going to be best for that? There's always a couple of bits here I skid on. Hold on, NASCAR is included. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that. Oh, that's a bit of me then. I'll be spending the whole day on NASCAR. Daytona, 12 laps. Over and over and over. Lovely. If it's distance, the most productive is always a speedway circuit. Le Mans might be more enjoyable, but to be productive and, you know, if you're going for the bonus gold or anything like that and you want to do it in the quickest amount of time, then the big speedway ones are always the quickest ones to do it on, because you obviously don't really brake, do you? Even Le Mans, you have to brake, and the speedway, because you're keeping up that average speed of whatever, 300 or something, all of the time, it's always quicker to do Indy and Daytona Speedway if they're available. We've got a few Chevys in NASCARs, haven't we? There's two SS's in both years, so that's 4. I don't know if there's another, like a training one or anything like that as well. So had a couple of those with a minute service, didn't they? I don't know. I think that might have been a Chevy, one of them and all. Well, I think I'll kick off with NASCAR today then, so I can. So when the distance thing comes up, I can. Obviously, I wouldn't have done NASCARs for a week or so at that point, then I won't get fed up with it. For one day. Distance doesn't really matter. Oh, steady, steady. Oh, have I got away with it? Just about. Oh, hang on, I thought I was winning there. Well, I don't really want to do this again. I took that easy then, I thought I was in first. And I've skidded. The times I don't win these is unbelievable, these exclusive series first go. I seem to come second near enough every time. Even through shopping corners and that. I don't know about the where was it? The hackers and stuff, I don't know really. Nothing about these hackers. I only ever notice them on top speed because that's the only one I ever try and do any good on. The distance and stuff I don't even think about. Oh, I can have another go at that. The distance not really bothered about, but the top speed they certainly do hack on there, yeah. They probably hack on all of it anyway. So I bet that was all because of the taking it too easy on the first lap yet again. I seem to do that all the time. When I went past Ian there, who was starting in third on the grid by the look at that, I thought he was in second. No, sorry, I thought he was winning. So I thought once I went past him, I was in the front, and then I realised with 2 corners to go, I weren't. Quite annoying. Hey-do, hey-do. So good they named him twice. It shows you really, although like the first, I'm blocked in now as well. The first lap weren't good, but didn't do many mistakes really. There was no like major off-track mess ups or anything, and normally that would be good enough to win. Not on here. Yeah, those top speed. There's Russian team CCCP. They win it nearly every time, and they cheat every single time they ever win it. They always have one bloke comes in with about 1 minute to go, and he gets 1770 kph in whatever car it is. Don't make any difference. He comes up with the same speed every single time, and they win it. And he comes in to the event 1 minute to go, and as soon as the event finishes he leaves again. He does it every single time. How there's something, how the game hasn't got something in the game that can say a car plainly cannot go 1770 kph is beyond me. They obviously don't give a shit, do they? I mean, if a car goes whatever, even the MP4X does 400 and whatever, even if you was to find a massive downhill, it wouldn't go more than whatever, would it? It wouldn't go more than 500 anyway. So our car is even allowed to register a speed of 1770. It's just, you know, the developers just plainly have got nothing in place, and they obviously don't care either, do they? But you'll find people in some of the teams on that top speed, they will spend 20 hours trying to reach that golden figure of whatever, say 245 for argument's sake, and they're on 244.9, and they will spend 20 hours trying to get 200, you know, to the next digit. And then old Mr. Cheat walks in 1 minute to go, and just posts his cheating score of 1700, and his CCCP, it happens every single top speed event, every single one, and the only reason they don't win every single time is that another couple of teams will also post a 1770, so it's obviously a hack there somewhere that is available to more than one person, and then they also post that, and then they pick CCCP to the title, so then you've got two cheating teams at the top. Or then you have teams like what's it called, Spanx. They're quite happy having cheats in a team. Some teams just don't like having cheats, and some people, as long as they win, they don't give a crap. All I ever do on them is just have my own personal target. If say the car does 300, then I want to do, you know, top speed of 300. I have a total, you know, I will set my own goal, and if I achieve that, I'm happy. I don't really care what other people do, because there's not a lot you can do about other people, is there? Oh, he's really hard to beat, he is, this one here. Yeah, it's just crazy really, isn't it, that a speed of that magnitude is even allowed to be recorded. It's even allowed to even get through. Do you know, I was going to take him out there and I thought, no. I'm really regretting that now because I ain't going to catch him again here. I don't seem to have quite enough speed to be able to get past him. It's as though that robot car has got, you know, as much speed as me, maybe even a bit more. I think quite a lot of people have got elite status, haven't they? Well, that was a waste of time for 2 races, weren't it? That is an hard race to win, that. I won't be doing that then. I can't be bothered watching adverts either. This month it looks like that elite status thing has gone back down to the single bonus. It said, I think the first time I saw it, so like you log in, it says you get 3 gold for logging in, and then you get, because you're an elite racer, you get another 3. Well, last month that was double, so where it said say 6 gold for logging in, you then got 12 on top of that, so you got double what it said. Plus so you ended up basically getting triple. So I think the last day it was about 90 gold last time for one day. It's brilliant. No, someone said it was 150 the other day, and then I had a what you call it? Somebody said they was on level 60 or so. I had a comment yesterday, I think it was. I had a comment saying it was they got elite status at only 60 or somewhere around there. So I don't know if they was telling a story or whether the level 150 was wrong, and now you know you can get it at whatever 60. I don't really see how they do it and how they don't do it. I don't really understand it. I don't really know what to go and do now because I don't really fancy What did you upgrade the Formula E car to? 55. No, I kept it on exactly the same. That Formula, wherever it is. When I completed it, I had 18 upgrades, and with that I've managed to get here. I've won every race that I can win, and this one PR 49 to enter that. It's the first one where I'm now stuck, and that is PR 48.5, so I'm still on 18, so I can't actually do that. So I don't really want to do that out because that's obviously got a choice of 3 cars on there. 75% is only 19 gold, and then so 100% is probably going to be 23 or 4 probably. So you're looking at 40 gold, but I don't know what these other cars are going to cost here, so I'm going to leave that series for now. And also the other series. Now this series here, now this is a rip off this series. Now here, where have I got to here in it? That must be the last 2 here. Right, so the last one I can't do on this series is a PR of 55. So you can bet your luck all the 3 cars are all going to need a PR of 55. So to complete that series, you're going to have to have 3 cars. There is only 3 cars, isn't there? How many are there of these things? 3 or 4? Can't remember. I think there's 3. So you need all the cars to be a PR 55. So at the end of the day, it's going to cost you gold, whatever way you look at it. Oh, actually, let's see how many Chevys there are in this. Oh, this starts tonight, does it? I didn't know it started already. Well, I'll try a quick look in here to see which. Oh, that one's a Chevy SS, isn't it? What one's that? Right, so that's the little baby one, isn't it? So there's one there. How many's in here? Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so there's 4 Chevys in that you can use. But they've got quite long service intervals, I think. I think they're about 3 hours, I think. The only thing is though, that might have a real short service time on this thing. What, so that's a 10-minute. What's that one? There was another one. There was a. So you could do that, have a 10-minute service, so you could virtually keep that in green, I would think. What was the 1-minute one then? Was it this thing here? Something had a 1-minute service, didn't it? Oh, it's that one, so you can't use that anyway. But 10 minutes ain't bad anyway. So can we win that 300? But they're on about you can win. Be careful of that restoring to get rid of service time, because that because your laps then won't count, will they? If you start restoring and stuff, then you can you can race for say a couple 2-3 hours whatever, and then do a restore and then race another one, and then all your scores disappear. People have done that before. That ain't something to be messing about with, that. Yeah, true. Ads is only like 30 seconds most of a minute. But a lot of people don't get ads still. Right, so if you don't, so this Corvette thing, is there anything on that special series we just done for the Corvette was there's a good race at the end there, Richmond. I think you'll find it probably don't. I'd be really careful about servicing and then saving and restoring stuff. Once you start messing about with that, loads of people have had their scores gone down to nothing and all sorts of stuff. I would be very careful of that. Don't start whinging when you lose 500 kilometres or something in one foul swoop. What was I looking at in here? Well, I was going to see if there's any decent races in here. There's a cup at Le Mans, so you could do 7 laps here, and that would obviously pay pretty good fame, that. If you've got that. That's one in trial reset things. Right, so that was that. So in that time limited thing, I'm sure there was something decent in that time limited thing. I didn't actually take long once I got the hang of this in the end. Right, that is another one that wouldn't be a bad thing to go into either, this elimination at Daytona in this car. Because that, I mean, the speed, you can go round there pretty much flat out anyway. And that does 360. How much does a NASCAR do? Nowhere near that much, is it? So that, I mean, you haven't got to win it anyway, so you could retry that a billion times and that'd be pretty good. Yeah, we'll see, but I'm pretty sure you've got a fair old chance of losing your distance if you start restoring and all that stuff. We'll see, but I hope it does work for you, but I wouldn't risk it. Not if I'm going to spend whatever 7-8 hours racing. I wouldn't risk it, definitely not. Congratulations, Carlo. How much did it cost you in golden racing dollars to get enough upgrades and stuff? Because obviously I already had this Corvette fully upgraded, but I don't know how much it would how much it actually costs to upgrade it enough. I don't suppose it's going to be cheap, but it is a proper car. I mean, it's not like one of these crappy things. You are missing the best part of the game. Oh, hang on, no, if you've got 2016, if you've got the 2015 ones, you haven't you? Because you've been playing for a long time, haven't you? Real Racing 3 Wiki. It's like anything, Real Racing 3 Wiki is handy to have. But it's only like, you know, what you can do on paper. In reality, quite often these things are different. And it's only people's opinions and stuff as well, isn't it? Sometimes they'll put on there and go, oh, you can win this with a, you know, whatever, PR of 45, whatever. When you actually go and try and do it, you've got not a cat and else chance of winning it with PR 45. It's all, it's handy, but don't take it as gospel, because it's only opinions and, you know, because obviously all they do when these things come out is they obviously use a hacked account and just skip everything and just to see what the costs are now, because that's the only way they do it so quick. I am in the elite driver group, yeah. In that 2016 that you didn't do, can you still drive these, like the 2015s, can you still drive them at Daytona though? I think you can in the All-Star Series maybe. I don't even remember, what was the Ford update? I don't remember the Ford update. What did that have in it? Obviously Fords, but what Fords was it? I honestly don't even remember the Ford update. They've had that many updates, it's a bit hard to remember which ones contain what. Do you know, I know a few hackers that are that they hack the game virtually from day one, and they've been playing as long as I have. I mean, they love the game just as much as I do. They've just gone about it a different way, so whatever rocks your boat, I suppose. Like, we're not even finished this one yet. I don't know. They're normally about every 6 weeks, I think, an update. Oh, well, All Stars is alright. You've got everything in there anyway. You've got a 12 lapper Daytona and all that sort of stuff. So you've got everything. So no, you're not really missing much at all, I don't suppose. It was a lot better in the 2015 one though, because when the 2016 one came out, they fixed that. We used to be able to turn around and smash everything up around Richmond or Suzuka or wherever you wanted, Indianapolis. You used to be able to smash them all up everywhere. Now you can't do that. Well, you can, but they don't get disabled like they were on the first, when it first came out. Well, what's happened there? It's all gone. It's all gone. It all went tits up there for some reason. It all went black screened on me. Mustang GT and GT 350. Yeah, the fold up, I mean, they're two cars that you easily forget, aren't they? Two Mustangs that are whatever level they are, Pro or Pro-Am or whatever. They're alright to win, but they're easily forgotten, aren't they? Now I don't really know much difference between one of them Mustangs and another one. They sound quite good, don't they? Not a bad car to drive, I suppose, but not something you're likely to jump into to have a race of very often, I don't think. Oh, I better have a look for the football. I think I might end this now because I've got football on in 20 minutes. Man United's on. I don't miss Man United for anything, even if they are crap these days. So I'm going to love you and leave you and catch you another time because I'm off to watch the footy. See you probably whenever, next few days, some point. See you then. Cheers.